Welcome to Polk Today. I'm your host, Brian Lacey, and today is Wednesday, November 5th, 2014. It's the day after the general election, and we start off today's show with election results. In the governor's race, incumbent Republican Rick Scott received 48% of the vote. The Attorney General's race went to incumbent Republican Pam Bondi with 55% of the vote. Incumbent Republican Jeff Atwater took 59% of the vote in the Chief Financial Officer's race. The Commissioner of Agriculture race was won by incumbent Republican Adam Putnam with 59% of the vote. District House U.S. 10 race, incumbent Republican Daniel Webster received 62% of the vote. In the District 15 U.S. House race, incumbent Republican Dennis Ross won 60% of the vote. In the District 17 U.S. House race, incumbent Republican Tom Rooney received 63% of the vote. In the District 14 State Senate race, incumbent Democrat Darren Soto won with 75% of the vote. In the District 39 State House race, incumbent Republican Neil Cumby received 65% of the vote. In the District 40 State House race, Colleen Burton, Republican, won with 56% of the vote. In the District 41 State House race, incumbent Republican John Wood won with 59% of the vote. In the District 42 State House race, Mike LaRosa, incumbent Republican, won with 60% of the vote. Amendment 1, the conservative program amendment, won with 75% of the vote. Amendment 2, medical marijuana, won with 58% of the vote, but did not pass due to not meeting the 60% requirement. Amendment 3, the judicial vacancies amendment, the no vote, won with 52% of the vote. The county transit surtax was defeated with 71% of the vote voting no. For more information on election coverage, check out the Polk County Supervisor of Elections webpage at polkelections.com. Today is also a meeting day for the Planning Commission. Now, the Polk County Planning Commission is a citizens board of 7 members appointed by the Board of County Commissioners. The Planning Commission has the authority to approve or deny certain types of development applications pursuant to the Land Development Code. The meeting kicks off at 9 in the BOCC boardroom and is broadcast right here on PGTV. Housing and Neighborhood Development works to improve Polk County's communities and help its most fragile residents. It does this by using special state and federal grant funds for numerous projects. Housing and Urban Development is a federal funding source to provide services for Polk County Housing and Neighborhood Development. Greg Alpers with Polk County's H&D has all the details.
HUD is Housing and Urban Development's federal grant, federal program, and under that group of the federal government, they have a number of programs, many more programs than we take care of for them. Our grants, or not a grant, but our programs through HUD are programs like NSP, NSP3, NSP1. We have Section 8, now it's called Housing Choice Vouchers. There's programs called HOME, which is the Home Partnership, which is a HUD project, and we do that for them on behalf of the county. CDBG projects is a big thing for Polk County. We provide public service grants to nonprofits to provide programming for on behalf of HUD through CDBG. We also
Community Development Block Grant.
Right. I'm sorry, Community Development Block Grant, and in that there's many programs that we do. We do minor repair and emergency minor repair for individuals that are low income that, for instance, their well goes out and they don't have any drinking water. If they are economically and income qualified, we will go out and use HUD dollars to drill a new well for them so they'll have drinking water for their family. Under emergency, we also have what's called municipal partnership program, and that's where we work with municipalities throughout Polk County that want to be basically under our umbrella. Bartow, Auburndale, Hillcrest Heights, there's 6 or 7 of them that are all involved. But what happens is that they receive money through CDBG funds that they can do specific items in their municipality, so it works out real well. We try to do projects with leisure services to assist them in putting in, parks and that kind of stuff, the smaller parks where there's playground equipment for the kids.
Staying on top of events here at Polk Today includes a look at the weather for the latest forecast conditions and a look at what's happening in the tropics. We take you to the Emergency Operations Center with EOC Coordinator Billy Abernathy. Good morning to you, Billy.
Thanks, Brian. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Bill Abernathy, Polk County Emergency Manager from the Emergency Operations Center, and this is your weather brief for Wednesday, November 5th, 2014. For today, we can expect a high of 84, low of 64, humidity of 95%. Winds will be from the east at 5 to 15 miles an hour with gusts up to 21 miles per hour. UV index for today was at a 6 on a scale from 1 to 10, so be sure to apply SPF 30 or above and also wear some protective clothing, including a hat. No precipitation is expected until this weekend. What we actually have is we'll have the frontal boundary come through early Friday, bringing no rain with it, but then again, it'll stall just a little bit south of Polk County. And the reason it's going to stall is because we got that low pressure system that's forming just a little bit north of Hispaniola. So it's going to more or less stall it. So I hate to say this, guys, but we'll probably have a chance of anywhere from 30 to 40% chance of precipitation for Saturday and Sunday. We'll just have to wait to see. And for Thursday, we can expect partly sunny skies, high of 85, low of 63. Winds will be from the northwest at 5 to 8 miles per hour. And for Friday, we can expect mostly sunny skies, high of 80, low of 49. Winds will be from the northwest at 8 to 10 miles per hour. And now to the allergy report. Today's predominant pollens are at a low end of a medium scale for ragweed, grasses, and elms. For Thursday, the pollen levels will fall to the low range due to the rising relative humidity and also the weaker winds. And now to the tropics. Currently, emergency management is monitoring 2 areas. The first area, what I told you about just a little bit ago, is identified with the yellow circle. A low pressure system is expected to form just a little bit north of Hispaniola. It could form within the next day or 2. It could briefly acquire some tropical development before it moves up into the colder waters and then eventually gets sucked up by the frontal boundary that's going to be stalling right across South Florida. This system currently is moving to the northwest and then eventually take the hook after it gets picked up by its frontal boundary and move to the northeast. Current development of this system in 48 hours is at 20% and in 5 days at 20% also. The second area, identified with a white circle, is that monsoon trough that we've been watching over the last week. This system still extends all the way from the coast of Africa to the Caribbean, but some of the convection has diminished, and that's due to the shear and also the Sahara air layer, which resides right up over the central Atlantic. And next week, guys and gals, remember, October 22nd kicks off the food drive for in Polk County. You'll start noticing collection boxes around the offices and work areas, and canned and non-perishable foods is needed for in these boxes. So please donate if you can. I'm Bill Abernathy, Polk County Emergency Manager from the Emergency Operations Center. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow on PGTV. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks a lot, Billy. Hey, PGTV is Polk County's government access cable TV channel. Our programming allows residents easier access to county government meetings and local programming. Now, one such program is Polk Place. Polk Place offers government entities and nonprofit organizations the opportunity to get their message out and promote upcoming activities. With the holiday season gearing up, a local organization making a difference in the lives of children in need is Toys for Tots. The mission of Toys for Tots is to provide supplemental toys for children's Christmas gifts. They have about 450 drop box locations throughout Polk County, and their 2014 campaign is underway. An event that you can get involved in is happening this weekend at International Market World in Auburndale.
Can you run us down a little bit on what you guys are doing new this year with the event coming up at in Auburndale at the International Market World?
Well, for the first time this year, we're going to do a major fundraiser. What's happened is 2 years ago, the post office said it was too expensive to send out our flowers to all the postal people in Polk County, which is well into thousands.
Sure.
And so last year, our toy drive, which is on the post office toy drive, which is on the first Saturday, December, last year it went from about 12,000 down to less than 3,000 because people didn't know it was coming. We were on TV, we were on newspaper, we were on radio, but still it fell. So we're trying to make up the difference by having a major fundraiser. It's going to be at International Market World in Winter Haven, in Auburndale. Mm-hmm. And it's on November the 8th and 9th, which is a Saturday and Sunday. And we'll have 3 stages going all the time from 10 o'clock to 5 o'clock for Saturday and Sunday.
What kinds of things are you going to have for entertainment? Bands?
Bands, we're going to have barbershop quartets, we're going to have Zumba dancing.
Okay.
And we're going to have steel drum band come down from Orlando. And so we're going to have quite a bit of it, and lots of cloggers. I think every clogger group in Polk County is signed up. And so we're trying to, to make it as varied as possible.
Okay. So for families coming out to this event, is there any charge to come out?
No, it's free, and we'll hopefully we get donations and toys. Mm-hmm. People bring toys, and there's going to be a lot of children rides. We're going to have some food trucks, and so it's going to be the sheriff's department's going to be on board. The people from the fire department's going to be on board. So we have different things coming out.
What types of food trucks are you guys having there? I love to eat.
One is fish, and one is wings, and one is a variety of good sandwiches.
Okay. All right. Now, with people wanting to bring donations, I'm taking you guys are taking the toy donations at the event. You guys doing cash donations as well?
Yeah.
You're gonna have someone there to collect that type of stuff?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Any other type of stuff that you want to include with this and what's going on?
Well, it's going to be, I think it's going to be a fun day for a family to come out because there's going to be something for everybody. Okay. And the lady that's going to be teaching Zumba for an hour on Saturday and an hour on Sunday teaches at the YMCA.
You going to get out there and do some Zumba?
My body don't move that way. I'd much prefer to watch.
I can understand that.
But she is really good. I think she's going to bring some people out with her, and hopefully it's just going to be a fun time.
Hey, that's going to do it for today's show. As a reminder to keep current with programs or progress in the county, visit us online at polk-county.net or check us out on Facebook and Twitter, or even look at the Polk County YouTube channel. I invite you to join us tomorrow when we'll get an update with Keep Polk County Beautiful and go polking around with Hank Longo, just to mention a few. For Polk Today, I'm Brian Lacey, and we'll see you tomorrow.